again and welcome to Lockdown Workout Day 6. It is actually officially Day 7, but I'm a little bit late filming this one. Apologies for that. Yesterday I went into the office to treat some patients and got home and I was completely wiped out. I think just the stress of what we're supposed to do with our businesses and our lives just kind of got to me, but yeah, I just kind of crashed when I got home. So I thought I'm just going to take a day off and catch up today. So if you're feeling also like just tired and wiped out, no need to push through. Take a day off, rest, or just do the stretch session again and then pick it up from the next day. So today I'm going to do Day 6 and Day 7. So you can catch them up, and for those of you that are a day behind, it probably won't affect you at all. Okay, so today's session is spinal mobility and core. So it's going to be a lighter day and we'll ramp it up a bit later with some cardio. Enjoy! Okay, so we're going to start in the cat stretch. And the cat's just brought a feather in. Okay, so on all fours, and you're just going to tuck your chin and your tailbone. What you got, Jackie? And then arching up and just extending through your spine. Head back, tail up, and then tuck in again and round your back. And arch. Tuck again. See who's going to be the star of this series. And let's just do 2 more. I'll go for the best supporting actress role. Blackie can have the main character. I don't know, Liesl potentially is going to get the best supporting actress role. I don't know what I'm going to get. Okay, now we're just going to go into thread the needle. So what you're going to do is take your hand, slide it along the floor, and you're just twisting through the spine. And as you come up, you're going to reach up to the ceiling, flip our spine, just click twice. And then we're going to come down and through again. Hey, Blackie. It's a nice rotation out of the upper back, especially if you're sitting for way too long at your computer. This is a great exercise. And through. What do you want? And up. Great. Keep the pelvis level, core engaged. And again. It's nice to do a few reps of each and not rush through it. We are being entertained. And again, last one. Coming through. And up. Nice, and back down. Let's do the other side. So we start by rolling through. Get lots of clicks in your back with this. And reaching up. You don't want to overreach through your shoulder. It's about mobilizing your spine. It's not about reaching back with your shoulder. So try and keep your arm in line with your body as you go up. Don't overextend through the shoulder joint. It's another beautiful day in Cape Town. Apparently the surf has been amazing over the last few days. I say apparently because that's what all the webcams are showing, and the ocean has not even one surfer in it at the moment. So shout out to all the surfers that can't get into the ocean and just watching the waves every day. and back down. All right, let's just sit down onto our heels and just stretch forward. Walk your hands to the side. And to the other side. Back to the middle, coming forward through your arms and just dropping into lower back stretch. Liesl sends her apologies. She can't join us today. She's actually on a work meeting Zoom call. Mostly because I only got around to this much later than expected. Okay, and let's come up. Pushing the heels down, pushing through the arms. Trying to get into a nice A-frame position. Good, let's come forward again. And just stretching out. Good, and up again. I did make some really delicious Malawian treats this morning. Just mash up a few bananas, add some flour, some maize meal, and a little bit of baking powder. Make a batter and just deep fry it in oil. It was absolutely delicious. And back down again. And stretch it out. And then we rolled them in a bit of icing sugar, but you know, this isn't a cooking show, but just saying, it was delicious. All right, now we're just gonna go into a plank series. So same starting position, but we're just gonna come up into a plank, drop the bum down, so you've got a straight line. If this is very sore on the wrist, then rather do it on your elbows. Or just stay on the knees and work from here if you're not too strong in the core. So we're gonna lift up, gonna lift one arm, breathe in, breathe out, thread the needle, breathe in. Let's just do 3 of these. And down, and then straight into the other side. And coming down. Good. We're just going to do some leg lift. So engage the core and lift. 1 and 2 and 3. If it's too sore on the wrist, just go into your elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the core engaged. 8, 9, 10. Good. Dropping onto the knees and just stretch it out. Nice. Let's go back to the middle. We're going to do another set, but let's just drop onto our elbows for this. We're going to lift up onto the toes, tuck the bum, squeeze the bum cheeks, and lift one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try for 20. 11. If you need to take a break, please take a break. 13, 14, 15, 16, Nice. Quite a few people have been messaging me to say they're a bit sore after the workouts, but a good kind of muscle sore, but just take it easy. We might not be at the same level, so I'll try and give you some easier options, and yeah, just take it easy. Do 10, maybe if I do 20. If you're not feeling too strong, just tone it down a bit. So this one, we're going to do a side plank. For those of you that struggle with side plank, you can just go on your knees and lift up and do it from here. If you can do a full side plank, then join me with that. Boom, I'm out of breath now. Okay, so the elbow must be under the shoulder so that when you push up, you've got a straight line across your shoulders. So not too far away, bring it in a little closer. One foot's on top of the other and you're pushing through the side of your foot. Okay, so we're going to push down, we're going to lift up, we're going to do 30 seconds. So 10 seconds straight, then an arm lift and then a leg lift, if you can. But don't push it if it's too difficult. So let's push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leg up. 1, 2, or knee up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, almost didn't make it. Okay, let's do the other side. Blackie, come get it. Oh, claws on the mat. Maybe not my best idea. Blackie's showing the acrobatics. All right, so on the elbow, we're going to push up through the elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Nice. Okay. We're going to do a few. Cat is hilarious. Blackie, come. Come. Get your feather. Okay. So we're just going to do some lying on our tummies now and just work a little bit of upper back extension. So lying face down, you're just going to tuck your chin in so your nose doesn't get squashed. We're going to engage the core, so tuck the tailbone in, keep the core engaged, and we're just going to do some back extensions. So we're not extending lower back, just upper back, and putting the shoulder blades down towards your coccyx. So imagine you're putting your shoulder blades down towards the tailbone. Okay, so tuck in, legs stay on the mat. And face down and putting the shoulders back. 1 and 2 and 3. Don't extend too much through the lower back. 4. It's all about upper back. 5, 6, 7, 8. And don't arch the neck either. Keep your chin tucked. 9, 10. Let's keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, it's not a big movement. 16, 17, 18. Nice. Now we're going to combine the opposite arm and leg together. It's called the swimmer. So as you squeeze your shoulder blade back and down, you also lift the opposite leg and squeeze and extend your hip and squeeze your glute. Once again, we're not extending to the lower back. It's not this, it's this. It's like you're trying to draw your hip up towards your shoulder and your shoulder down to your hip. So let's go. We'll do 20 of these. And 1, 2. Alternate the sides each time. 3, 4, 5, 6,
Keep going. So great exercises if you sit at a desk all day, because you're strengthening your glutes and your lats, which are actually the two biggest muscles in the body. They're also the two muscles that don't work at all when you're sitting at a desk. So these are great exercises to undo the damage from sitting. Nice, coming up and then into a stretch. When I was talking there, I lost concentration and I wasn't stabilizing my spine properly. So it feels a bit stiff, so we're just going to stretch it out. Tuck your tailbone in and roll it up. Nice. So it might be in the beginning that your back does get sore during the exercises, and that's totally normal because your form might not be perfect, but it will get better as you go. So just stretch the back out in between sets. Okay, so let's just get you lying on your back. My pants keep falling down. Awkward. Okay, and we're just going to drop the legs side to side. And drop. And just hold it there a few seconds. Like I said, my plan for today is just a bit of spinal mobility and some core. And when we do core, I always include some glutes and lats, because obviously they form an essential part of your core. The core isn't just your abs. Let's just go to the other side. Your core is basically all the muscles that maintain your center, your core. So I find the glutes are actually the most important muscle because they help you to get into a neutral pelvis, which allows your actual abs and your core to work. Other side. And your lats are also an essential lower back muscle. So there's just layers and layers of muscles that we want to train. Good, and up to the middle. Now, you've got the triangle of your pelvis. I want you to maintain that triangle, keep it horizontal. Imagine you're balancing a cup of water on your lower abdomen and it mustn't spill. So we want to maintain the neutral pelvis. And what we're going to do is slide the leg down and slide the leg up. And then the other side. And the whole time you're not arching your back at all. There should be no movement at your pelvis. So maybe just pop your hands on your hip bones and just make sure that they don't move at all when you slide the leg. Very basic exercise. It's just more for your training your brain actually to keep your pelvis still. Okay, now let's go out to the side. So we're going to drop the leg to the side, but the same thing, your pelvis doesn't go with you. So you're maintaining the triangle of the pelvis and you're moving through the hip. Very important concept is the dissociation of the limbs from the core. We train a lot of that in Pilates. Okay, good. Now that we've done some of the basics, let's just go into a nice bridge. So tucking the tailbone in, put the hands to your side, slide them down so you lengthen through your neck. Tuck the tailbone in and just peeling up. Squeeze the butt and lowering down again. Okay, and again. You want to feel like your tummy's hollowing out. And then straightening the spine, slowly coming back down. So you're not arching, you're not going beyond the straight line. And again, tuck in. Good. So today is a bit more of a Pilates workout actually, but that's good for you. And again, tucking in. So you're keeping the knees in line with the hip bones and with the second toe. One more. Nice. Let's hold it up there. Squeeze the butt cheeks and we're just going to lift one leg. Now once again, don't let the hips drop. Maintain the triangle. And 1. And 2. Squeeze through the butt. And 3. Obviously the butt that's left behind. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and slowly coming down. Nice. Now we're going to lift the legs up to 90 degrees, and we're just going to extend through one leg. So you've got the option of a toe tap. The next phase is a heel slide, and the next phase is a heel tap. Just find out which one works for you. You should be able to keep your core engaged and not arch your back as you go. So let's go. 1 and 2. Your abs shouldn't be bulging, they should be tucked in because you're drawing your belly button in. If your abs are bulging and your back is arching, then just downgrade it, please. Okay, let's go back into bridge, second set. Coming up, squeeze the butt cheeks and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, coming down and legs up, and second set. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Final set of bridges, tucking in, peeling up, locking in the glutes, and 1, 2. I like to alternate these, otherwise you end up just getting too tight either in the front or the back of your hips. Squeeze the bum, mine's getting tight and it's getting lazy. I think that's 10, slowly down. Good, up into hip flexors again and extend. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep the shoulder blades down, keep a nice long neck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, knees back up to center. Don't put the legs down and roll to the side. 1. Keep your ribs glued to the mat. 2. And you twist at the belly button. 3. Keeping the core engaged, hips controlled. 4. 6, 7, 8. I'm having a bit of an outfit fail. There's a zip pocket at the back of these pants. Definitely not made for Pilates. Keeps digging into my sacrum. Two more. If you need to take a break, you can take a quick break. Otherwise, we're going straight into the next one and just extend the legs slightly. Remember, we're not going very far at all, just far enough to activate the abs. And 3. Not far enough to pop a disc in your back. 4. Please be very careful with this exercise. 5. Just going as far as you can control. 6, 7, 8. Sure, I'm shaking. 9, 10. Good, let's pop the legs down and let's have a stretch. Nice, deep breath in, lengthen through the body. And out, just relax. And breathe in. And out, bring the arms up, tuck the chin in and into a roll up. So you're also going one vertebra at a time on the roll up. Breathe in, Breathe out, tuck your tailbone and slowly lay your spine back down on the floor. It's also quite a difficult one. Breathe in and out. So if you have a TheraBand at home, put the band around your feet and then just use it to help you to pull up a bit and to help you lower down. So you hold the ends of the band in your hand and you just give a little bit of a tug through your arms as you get through the difficult points. So head up, coming through the back and to your toes. Breathe in. And we're also trying not to bulge the tummy, so you're tucking it in, flattening the tummy and down and really rounding the back. Rolling up and down. One more. You guys are probably really happy that's over. And down. Nice, and stretch it out. Bring one knee to your chest, other knee to your chest, and just stretch out the back. You can just rock it a little bit as well. Good. Okay, we are almost done, but let's just do a few last sit-ups. So let's pop the hands behind the head, and we're going to just do 20 oblique sit-ups. So with these, you're just going to breathe in, breathe out, supporting your head, belly button in and up and across. And the idea with this is that you bring your rib to your opposite hip. You're not trying to get your elbow to your knee. You're trying to focus the movement just on your core. Okay. If you want to take it up a notch, you can lift the legs to 90 degrees. So that's 6. We can carry on with the legs at 90 degrees if you want to make it a bit more difficult. Good, keep going. 11. Good, and then hands at your side, we're just going to do 10 straight. So once again, put the legs down if it's quite difficult. If you want to go for a little bit more difficult, you can put the legs at 90. If you want to increase it a notch, we can point the legs out slightly. So we're going to come up and down. 2. Good. If in doubt, just go for a lower level. Ooh, that's enough for me. 6. So just downgrade as you go if you need to. Keeping the chin tucked, neck stable. Good, knees to the chest. Woo, okay. I think we've done about 100, if I was counting, probably about 100 variations of sit-ups. Let's stretch the legs down, stretch the arms up. And we did all our planks, so you're probably a little bit sore right now. Nice. And let's go onto our tummies and just stretch out again. Good, coming up. Pushing the heels down, extending through the arms. Good, back down onto the knees. Now we're just going to lie on our sides. Knees up to 90 degrees. Breathe in, breathe out, and rotate. Just getting a full stretch through your spine. Pulling your shoulder blade onto the floor. And breathe in and out, close it up. And again, in and out. And in and out. One more time. And out. And in and out. Great. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Knees bent to 90 degrees. Arms to the front. Breathe in and breathe out. If you don't have as much range, don't worry about it. I've got quite a flexible spine, so breathing in. And don't overextend through the shoulder joint. Pull the shoulder blade back. One more time. All right, onto your back, knees up to the chest, just rocking a little bit. And rolling up onto your sit bones, keeping your balance, and maintaining your frame, and rolling again. Good, and legs down. Let's just take a seat and breathe in. Hold that breath, breathe in a little bit deeper, and out. Good. Well done, and thanks for joining. Hope you're feeling a lot looser and ready to face your day, and I will see you later for lockdown workout day 7, cardio.